Okay, here we are for part 2 of this slightly disjointed review. Sorry about that. Okay, I thought I'd do a demonstration of the interior lighting system because it's quite impressive. It's very nicely done. That's the power car. I've taken that off for the moment. I'll show you some running in a moment. There we are. Yes, you can see through this slightly tinted glazing there that they've actually gone to the trouble of making separate little tables and chairs so they're distinguished as different colours. So, you know, looks nice and comfy in there. That's the first class car. This next one is the cafe car. This is my favourite because you can actually see the little tables in there for you to sit. And you can just about make out there's a little, just under there, there's a little bar where you can sit, and that's where you buy your food from on the cafe car. And that's my favourite part, is the little stools there you can see. You sit and have a muffin or whatever. And here we are. Here's the business class car. This train seems to be all first class and business class. Probably explains why it's so expensive to travel on. Again, separate bits of tables and chairs. Looks very good. Very nice level of detail on the roof, particularly. All those little aircon. I think that's air conditioning, I guess. As you can see, all the little details around the doors and so on is all well picked out. And here's the end car. There we are, there's the lights working right there. And then I'll switch it over. Going the other way. And we can see the red lights. Although for some reason you can just get a little hint of... Yes, you can just get a little hint of the white lights being on as well. Perhaps they run from... there's a little bit of light spillage. In any case, alright, let's do a bit of running. So, just place it down there. Check that you can see. Alright, here we are. This engine is really heavy. Must be die-cast chassis inside, I guess. Alright, fiddly couplings, and... there we go. Oh, no. Right, there we go. That's all connected up. That's the one letdown about this train. I think I would prefer slightly less fiddly couplings. So, here we go. Oops. And again. Very smooth. Very smooth runner. At low speeds you can't really make out the interior lighting, but if you were to change this all to DCC, I imagine you'd see it much better. There we go, that's it going around the rest of the layout. This layout's quite a mess at the moment, because we're still kind of building it. Right, let's do a fast passing shot. And one more. A little view of how it works on these nice smooth curves just here. It's a very nice looking train indeed. If you can find one, do add it to your collection. Because as you can see, they run very nicely. And it's not so much of a sort of toy level model, I think. It's not so sort of... It's not like maybe the Pendolino, which isn't quite so detailed as this one is. It does seem to be a bit more of a professional standard model. Right, I'll just slow it down and closing remarks. Unfortunately, it's quite difficult to get hold of, as I might have explained. I got this one on eBay, which was going cheap. Well, to say cheap, I think it was about $175, so that was about £118. So yes, complete with, because actually I've seen it before that just the power car and the rear one on their own cost hundreds of dollars, and then the cars each are like $39, $35, $39. Yeah, they're quite expensive as well. So if you can find the original set, complete with a bit of track and a controller, I think, if you don't mind paying for that, if you can find the original set with all of them in one box, that's probably best, because otherwise you'll have to buy it piece by piece, which was what I was worried I would have to do. Well, like over there, we've got the Acela HHP-8, which I'll just show you that quickly. That's got cafe car, coach car, and another coach, I think. We're thinking of buying another coach for that. And then there's the locomotive. Now, if you buy that in a set, this is what I don't get, you see. I don't understand why they couldn't do a kind of train pack of that, and a bit like they do with the Pendolino, you can just buy that all on its own, and surely it would be cheaper rather than trying to buy the whole thing separately, and you end up with tons of boxes and it's a bit of a pain. But anyway, so yes, definitely I'd say probably my favourite thing I've bought yet. Remarkable addition to the high-speed train fleet, which I've got here. There's the Intercity Pendolino, and though it's not here at the moment, I do have the Eurostar. So, until next time, all the best. Bye.